Good morning, folks. George Adventure here. And it is a beautiful spring morning. But it's a special morning. It's Easter morning. And it's the morning that Jesus rose from the dead after being crucified. So Christians, like me, today is a big day. It's a big day for us. Not turkey hunting today. I'm not going to turkey hunt on Easter. I'm down here just walking around, just listening to the birds. Y'all can hear them. All the trees are blooming. Easter is a big deal. Spring is my favorite time of year. I love spring. I love the rebirth of the trees, the leaves coming out, the blooms, the songbirds. They're just, they even sound happier. They're nesting, they're laying eggs. It's mating season for the wild turkey. I was hoping I would hear one gobble this morning. Had some gobbling yesterday though. But it's a big deal to me. I love spring because it's just like a fresh rebirth of everything. All the trees getting new buds on them, and the plants, the animals, they mate, they replenish. And it's the way it was the way it was designed. It's the way it was created by a creator. This was not created by itself. These trees here were not created. They did not create themselves. They did not. These birds you hear chirping, they did not create themselves. I didn't create myself. But this is a muscadine trellis, and there's the muscadines. They're small. I don't know how long it takes these things to get on up. I got to read some more about them, but I've got 4 right here. I've got to get my weed eater and weed eater in here and do some more fertilizing, but put mulch down. Got to put some more. But they're green, so hopefully they'll come on out. I got this blackberry one here. Now this is a wild blackberry. Got all kind of wildflowers that come up, which I love. But this is a wild blackberry cane, and it's really grown. You can see it's coming up that trellis. Springtime you get these too, fire ants, and I've got poison on that one. But when this one grows on up, I'm gonna train it on here on this wire. And I got a wire right here I'm gonna train it on, and I'm gonna train this one here. This one's gonna go up here to it. So now I'm learning about wild blackberries, what to do with them. So it's a good learning process. And here's another one. You can see this one coming up. They're real healthy looking. I got to bring some fertilizer down here and give them a little dose of it. But it's gonna come on up, and it'll go on this trellis. And I'll put it on this wire here too, if you can see it. That's just some tie wire. So we got rocks everywhere. We use a lot of them for landscaping. So this is my granddaughter, Ruru. We call her Ruru, but she painted this. And it's got a nest in it. It's got a bluebird nest in it. See right there. There's no eggs. I don't know why. It's been built for about a week, so I don't know where they went unless they just abandoned it. I don't know, but I see them down here. So this grass is very green, and I hadn't even fertilized it yet. But it is green. I gotta get me some fertilizer and all and do my whole yard. But this is the trees. They're all blooming out. This peach tree has already bloomed with flowers. It was beautiful. I doubt it'll get any fruit this year. It's not big enough, but I watched a couple videos on YouTube and how they do their trees. And I'm gonna do them the same way. I used to own a tree farm, so I learned how to prune. Another wildflower. Learned how to prune trees, but these are blueberries, and they're greening up and getting some little buds and stuff on them. So got 3 of them down here, and I got 3 of them at the top of the hill. There's one there. See, it's got some blooms on it. Then I got this one. It's got blooms. I got a weed eat down here next week. So we got some apple trees. These 3 trees are apple trees. I've shown a video before, but you can see they're getting buds on them. Beautiful, man. I love this stuff, man. I just love things when I see these pretty blooms and hear the birds and see the birds laying eggs and nesting. It's really a special time of year for me. See, this is coming out. And I can get in the turkey woods. I can go turkey hunting. But like I tell people, going turkey hunting, there's a lot more to it than killing an animal. It's the special part of it is just hearing them and being in the woods in the morning when the sun comes up and you hear everything coming alive, the birds, the owls. You just hear everything, hear the turkeys gobbling. And it's just really a special time to me. Another blackberry. I planted these 2 blackberries. They're not wild. You can dig up wild blackberries and plant them. But these are small. But yeah, they're getting some little blooms on them, some little leaves on them. See down there. This one's shooting up pretty good. It's getting some little leaves on it. It's just a cane. And I'll put them on that trellis right there. So up here, got another bluebird house. This one's got chickadees, a chickadee nest in it, Carolina chickadee nest. And these are all made out of cedar, so they last a long time. See that one? That's a typical chickadee nest. There's no eggs in it, and I hear the chickadee, so I'm gonna get away. So I planted this tree. This is called a red bud. You see them a lot, you know, but to me, it's just a beautiful tree. They don't produce any kind of fruit to eat, but they do. The bees and all do, the honeybees and all do like these leaves. They're not leaves, but these buds. You can see them, how pretty they are. But just one of my favorite trees, even though you don't get fruit from it. It's just pretty to look at. So that's that. So I'm gonna go up here, show you our Easter egg tree that we started, a tradition. My wife, my daughter's driveway's right here. It goes way up there, goes over the hill and goes back down up another hill. So we're having an Easter egg hunt today. And the Easter bunny and all, that's a tradition, but that's not what Easter's about. That's not what Easter's about, but it is about, you know, it is about a tradition, having fun. So there's the Easter egg tree. One of them fell on the ground. I'll be taking these down, but this is a little tradition because we're gonna have some other little kids coming down this driveway in a few hours to Easter egg hunt. But this tree here, This is a southern crabapple tree. And it gets apples about that big, crab apples. And they're sour, but you can make jelly out of them. You can make a good apple jelly out of them because you put sugar, and that takes the tartness out of the sourness out of the apples. But it's an older tree. You can see the base of it. See these holes here. My grandson was asking me what these holes were. I said, that's a yellow-bellied sapsucker. They land and they go around the tree getting bugs, and they make these marks. So you see them a lot. There's another one of the crabapple trees. It's got blooms on it. Got another birdhouse here. There's nothing in it though. So we'll let that one go. Don't know what these are, but they come up everywhere, so we like them. Just a wildflower. It's my old tool shed. I'm working on it. You can see some new lumber. We're gonna paint it barn red to match the shop. We're gonna do that, and then I'm gonna put a new roof on it. We're gonna put a wooden quilt sign on the other side of it. And we got this tree, and I can't remember what these trees are called, but they smell good. They smell awesome. And here's something. Not sure. I will find out because I got an app on my phone. This thing's got flowers on it. It's budding out. But it's just it's just an interesting time spring is. This is my raised bed, and I'm gonna plant a good bit of stuff in here. Probably in a couple weeks, I'm gonna go get my vegetables and stuff. I think we're gonna do peppers, tomatoes, squash, some bell peppers, different things like that. And right here, we're gonna do cucumbers. We're gonna do cucumbers. Let them grow up that trellis. That is nothing but a gate that I found down there in the woods. So I thought, well, I won't have to build a trellis. I can just use this. So it turned out pretty good. I got to finish tying it together. That's why you see that copper wire hanging there. Tomato cages. Now this stuff here is nothing but stuff I got to haul off, which I'm thinking about just making a square out of it and making a compost pile. But there we go again. Fire ants. You got to really stay on top of them, man. They're terrible around here. There's my rain gauge. Grass is coming up. I gotta aerate and fertilize all this. You can see there's my bird feeder. I've got 2 bird feeders here. And I hope y'all don't mind. We're just walking around and getting out here in the spring morning. But I have a lot of birds that come to this thing. Big white oak tree right there. Got some more wildflowers down here. I'm not sure what these are. Nothing has bloomed. Right there, but there's our chicken coops. We got chickens coming. Another fire ant nest bed. But I killed it. I sprinkled some stuff on it. We're gonna plant some flowers here. So these rocks. There's another birdhouse. Nothing's in it. My mulch is about gone. I'm gonna show you these blueberries over here. Got a weed eater around these too. Can't put Roundup around them, because it'll kill the blueberry plants rather. But this gets full sun. That's the reason I planted them here. It gets full sun So they're small, but they'll come on up. This one here is sprouted up a good bit, so is this one. Like I said, I got a weed eater around it, so we should get some blueberries. And there's another bluebird box, and there's nothing in that one. So yeah, wild onions still coming up. Still got some fertilizing to do, and got to reseed and all that stuff. My neighbor Karen owns all these woods, so yep, just another spring, beautiful spring day. And I hope y'all have a great Easter. I'm gonna be on Big J and Boston's Knife thing tonight, so hope to see you there. Carrying a Saudi this morning. So y'all have a great day. Oh, and I got this one. I got this one in my pocket too. Look at there. My card. But y'all have a great day, folks. And y'all have a great Easter. And remember what it's about. God bless you. Get outside, man. Get outside. Oh yeah, I want to show you these too. These are a type of a poppy. They just grow wild, and I leave them. I don't cut them until with my lawnmower until the flowers are gone. I just enjoy them. You know, you'd be surprised when you walk in the woods at the wildflowers you see. Got them coming up. So anyways, y'all have a great Easter. Happy Easter. God bless you. And George Adventure here. I'll see you on the next one.